orientation program. We are going to launch a very, very important program. I think this is going to be one of the best and most important program of my career, making homemakers independent. I think this was overdue. We should have done this many, many years ago. But वो कहते हैं ना देर आए दुरुस्त आए. Even if we are doing now, I think it's good because from now, also there is a massive need of right education, helping the most important segment of our society, the homemakers, to become independent and truly stand on their own feet. Uh, don't take me wrong. I'm not saying that women are not standing on their feet. I mean, who better than me to know that women are the most empowered segment of our society. But I think from a stock market knowledge perspective, I think there is still a long way to go. There is a clear-cut disconnection between the knowledge which is required for every woman to have versus the knowledge which they possess. So hopefully, through this program, we are going to bridge that gap which is currently there in the society with respect to investing. So I want to welcome all of you for this session. We are around 40 people right now. I'm hoping more and more people will join. This orientation will give you a perspective about why you should know stock market, why it's such an important knowledge for all of us to have, especially if you want your next generation to flourish. The knowledge of stock market is quite essential part of your growth. And also, we are going to talk about this beautiful program which we are launching called Stock Market for Homemakers. Give you a structure of that, introduce you to the mentors, who they are and what they intend to do in this program. All right. I'm seeing that the mentors are also joining. We have Vineet joining, Suchi joining, and we'll have Smita ji also joining very soon. Okay. So welcome, Suchi. Welcome, Vineet. And hopefully Smita ji will also join. So what I will do is I will take you through a presentation which I have made, and then uh, after 20-25 minutes of kind of discussion through the presentation, I will open the forum to other mentors, and they will share what they feel they are going to contribute in this program for you. And then we'll have Q&A also towards the end for last 15-20 minutes. All right. So let me do the screen sharing and let me start the deliberation here. So yes, the idea is to empower all the ladies, uh, ma- mostly married homemakers who have tremendous potential of using their uh, ability to manage emotions well in stock market. Because stock market is actually, I always say this to people, stock market is more managing EQ than managing IQ. And who better than you guys to know how to manage EQ when you are managing poor mortals like us in your life. So typical thought process related to stock market, we pen down here that, I don't have time, which I strongly believe that that's the most ridiculous statement to make. Everyone has time. If you want certain things to be done, we have enough time. Um, I never get involved in financial matter. My husband takes care of, my father takes care of, my father-in-law takes care. That's the standard thing, which I think is history now. Uh, every one of you needs to be involved in financial matter either today or tomorrow. And our life is so uncertain that you never know when nature will push us to get involved in financial matter. तो बाद में करोगे तो अभी कर लो. Earlier the better in stock market. Stock market is very risky. Well, walking on the road is risky. As they say that most of the accidents happen when you're walking on the road. uh, I mean, everything is risky, right? So yeah, calculated risk is something which we need to understand, that sure, if there is risk, how much is the risk? I always say this, that अगर हम डिफाइन कर सकें, if you can quantify the risk, that's the best judgment. Otherwise, there are many aspects in our life which is anyways risky, which is we don't know the outcome of those till we actually face them. So risk is what? Where there is an unknown. So stock market has unknowns, but good point about stock market is that there is enough data which supports you to kind of calculate the risk associated with those unknowns. I'm not good with numbers. Well, I disagree. It's a very wrong perception that you guys are not good in numbers. You are brilliant in numbers. Look at you when you are negotiating. Look at you when you're managing your home. So that's a misconception. It's just that we have keep that in our mind, and maybe the generations have uh, evolved with that thought process. My mother, my grandmother, everyone had that belief कि यार मुझे नहीं समझ में आएगा शेयर बाजार, it's complex, and that has put that preconceived notion in everyone's mind that stock market is complex and I will not be able to understand. स्टॉक मार्केट इज अ स्कैम. यहाँ तो सब चोर हैं. हर्षद मेहता चोर था, केतन पारिक चोर था, एक्स चोर था. तो यहाँ पैसा डालना ही मतलब पैसा डूबना है. दैट्स अ मिसकंसेप्शन. I mean, if that was the case, then how come so many people have created so much wealth from stock market? If everyone were thief, and you can't say that people, all of them who have created wealth from stock market are thieves, right? Some people are knowledgeable enough who are not thief, but still made money from stock market. And again, everyone's uncle has lost money. Everyone's neighbor is making a lot of money, but uncles are losing money. So my uncle lost money. That's why I'm not interested in stock market. These are myths of, I mean, reasons not to put an effort in learning stock market. Let me put it that way. And common myths. So I hope in this program, people who participate in this program will get out of that mindset. There are different ways of participating in stock market. If you want to become an intraday trader, obviously you are willing to take that risk, you are willing to take that plunge. But understanding of stock market is not about trading every day. I mean, even if you trade once in a month, you need understanding of stock market. Even if you invest in mutual fund, you need understanding of stock market. So you have been strength of society. You have always managed your household, and demonetization proved everyone wrong and you were proved right that finally you had a lot of money. Gold, I mean, which has been your favorite instrument to invest, has generated much more return than equity in a couple of years. So you know how to manage money. It's just that you don't have confidence and belief that yes, you can also participate in stock market. That we are here to negate, and we want to give you a lot of confidence that yes, if you want, you can do anything. Um, Let me just give you a perspective of stock market. So stock market is a marketplace, just like there is a fish market. There is a financial market where finance is getting transacted. There are some people who are buying finance, and there are some people who are selling finance. And finance is nothing but money. So there are buyers of capital and there are sellers of capital. Buyers of capital are people who need money, like an entrepreneur needs money, government needs money. Sellers of capital are typically investors or representatives who represent the investors, like the mutual funds or the banks, etc. And there are people in the middle called intermediaries, like brokers or maybe people like us who are helping you to learn. So we are intermediary, right between who is facilitating this transaction between buyers and the sellers of capital. So, who are the buyers of capital? Mr. Murthy is a buyer of capital. Mr. Ambani is a buyer of capital. Adani ji is a buyer of capital. Our president is a buyer of capital because ultimately capital is needed to fuel the growth. The growth could be at a company level or at a country level, right? Uh, and that's the reason why uh, every buyer of capital will approach seller of capital. And who is seller of capital? Mr. Vijay Kedia is seller of capital. Warren Buffett, LIC, HSBC Bank. You, a normal retail investor, is a seller of capital because you have capital. How did you get the capital? You earned money, you incurred cost, and you saved. That saving got channelized into investment, and that investment is available as an investment potential investor to the buyer of capital. Indirectly, all of you are investing in stock market. Don't be under that misconception that whatever my saving is there in bank savings account or wherever you are not investing in stock market. Everything finally boils down to stock market. So if stock market is mahasagar, then why not learn that, right? Finally everything terminates to stock market. So there are intermediaries like exchanges, the intermediaries like brokers, depositories. Every one of us have role to play. and you just need to understand so that you are clear what do you expect from each intermediary. Now let me quickly do a test of your understanding of few things in the business. Who will answer this to me, that which company is a manufacturer of Dove brand? You are a user of Dove. I'm sure some of you would be user of Dove. So which company is manufacturer of Dove? Could you answer in that message window? You know how to use that, right? Yeah. HUL. Okay. Gargi says HUL. Okay. Mosmu says HUL. Wow. Mehul is saying PNG. Okay. Rinku says Unilever. Okay. Shweta says PNG. Okay. Unilever. Amu says Unilever. So yeah, the answer is Unilever. Dove is owned by Unilever. Which company owns Parachute Naril Tel? Is it Dabur? Which company owns Parachute Nariyal Tel? Yug says Dabur. Okay. Rintu says Dabur. Marico. Vijay says Marico. Dharmendra says Marico. Yeah, so the answer is Marico. Marico is the manufacturer of Parachute Nariyal Tel. Uh, which company is manufacturer of Saffola Gold Oil? Saffola जो आपके हस्बैंड की दिल की धड़कनों को ठीक रखता है. That's the campaign, no? Saffola had. Okay. Marico. Yes. Yes, Shweta, it's Marico. Absolutely. No, not HUL. I mean, there's no option in HUL, either Dabur or Marico. Okay, what about Complan, which has been feeded in our mind that our kid can only grow if the kid is having Complan? Which company is manufacturing Complan? PNG, PNG. Oh, the answer is actually Zydus. Yeah. So there are so many brands in our life, right? What if we can own these brands? Can we own Amul? Can we own Coca Cola? Can we own Everest? As a brand, you may not own the brands directly, but you can definitely own the company which owns the brand. That is stock market. Predominantly in our life, we can categorize things in three different. One is a consumption, other is occupation, and the third is aspiration. जितना भी हम लाइफ में कुछ भी कंज्यूम करते हैं या हम किसी भी एक्टिविटी में, कमर्शियल एक्टिविटी में इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, ब्रॉडली इसको तीन भाग में डिवाइड कर सकते हैं: कंजम्पशन, ऑक्यूपेशन और एस्पिरेशन. एंड स्टॉक मार्केट इज अ symbolic representation of either of these three in your life, right? We know this person, Mr. Elon Musk, right? What if I want to own Mr. Elon Musk? What if I want to own Mr. Ratan Tata? Obviously, now he's no more with us, but we can still own him. What if I want to own Mr. Shah Rukh Khan? We can't own them physically. But yes, we can own the company. We can own the company which owns these brands. This is stock market, right? So stock market is not just someone is telling us buy this stock, ये कल बढ़ जाएगा. No, that is very trivial form of stock market. Stock market is actually, as I say to people, it's a way of living. It's a way of looking at things. It's much, much larger and grandeur than what it is made to be. Stock market is not where CNBC is there and people are coming and whack, whack, whack. People are just talking about few things. No, stock market is understanding of how businesses works and finding the right business which can generate wealth for you in your journey of creating wealth. So, owning a piece of company and learning about the businesses, that is stock market. So, when we designed this program, we were actually in two minds, that is this program going to be basic program where we explain people the basics of market, or the end objective of this program should be that people should open a demat account and start investing, or if anyone wants to trade, start trading at least a bit. uh, when all four of us were together, we decided that no, no, The end game of this program should be that people should participate. It cannot be merely an academic exercise. It should lead to something at the end of the program. So we are four people involved in this program as your mentor. I'm obviously there. Suchi is there. She has over 15, 20 years of experience of market. Vineet is there, over 15 years of deep understanding of how financial planning works, how in mutual fund industry works, very deep. And Smita is there. Smita ji is a known name. She's quite a experienced person in market, over more than 20, 25 years of experience of market. So we are real people who want to train real things to people who want to become real. Okay. Uh, Life beyond Instagram. Stock market has so much to offer. Just that you need to change your orientation a bit. How many hours do we need a day? Maybe 1 hour a day. You have enough time. You can, if you want, you can give us. Because it's all about managing the time. 1 hour a day is sufficient for you to learn, and eventually, whether you want to become a full day trader or a 1 hour a day investor or a 1 hour a week investor, it's up to you how much you are comfortable as per your passion and how much dedication you have. So, what we intend to cover is four modules. Number one, A to Z of finance. Understanding of finance is critical. You may be from arts background, science background, history background, no background, don't worry. Finance, understanding of finance doesn't need understanding of commerce. Okay, you will understand finance anyways. Then understanding of how investing works, stock market क्या होता है, डीमैट क्या होता है, आईपीओ क्या होता है, very strong foundation building there. And then understanding of trading, how trading works, whether one should trade intraday or swing or for a long tenure. It's not something which is to be decided now. At the end of the program, you should come out with your own framework and say that, oh, I love intraday trading. I'll do intraday trading. Nothing wrong with intraday trading. Nothing great about being an investor. Everything is good. It's just that there should be a perfect fit between what you intend to do and what market has offering for you. And also, understanding of mutual fund is critical because mutual fund leads to long-term wealth creation in a very, very disciplined manner, which anyways your family is doing. So if you can learn that, you can actually take care of that aspect of your family wealth creation, and both husband and wife can actually distribute the task of managing finances for the family. So you'll have access to all the recorded modules, which I've already recorded. The team is already recording. Some of the mentors have also recorded. There'll be weekly live mentorship sessions. Well, this is not going to be a standard classroom kind of a thing where we are teaching and you are listening and we are done. No, there will be prerequisite that before the every live session, you will have to go through certain videos, and there'll be a lot of quizzes, and you'll be given opportunity to ask right questions with respect to those videos in that session. Uh, we do intend to have a monthly offline meetup in Calcutta. Fortunately, people who are staying in Calcutta, for them, it will be great exercise. But people who are staying outside, yes, that this is something which you will not be able to do right now because we only have a setup in Calcutta right now. We are looking at expanding the same in other parts of the country, but so far only in Calcutta. If you're from Calcutta, you can attend the monthly meetups. So pre-recorded sessions, learn at your own pace, weekly live session, monthly offline meetups, and WhatsApp group and batch system. We'll start with a batch. There will be X number of people in the batch. There'll be good peer group bonding. I know how much community learning influence all of us. So, I mean, peer group will learn with each other, which will help each other also in excelling the areas where probably each others have respective expertises, right? So this is what the program is all about. Now what I intend to do is I want to invite all the mentors one by one and let them share their thought about this program and why they have decided to become part of this program and what they intend to do with all the attendees of this program. So let's start based on the people on in front of my screen. We have Suchi, Smita ji, and last Vineet. Suchi, over to you.
Yes, sir. Hello, everybody. So, as sir has already introduced me, that I've been in the market since last 15, 20 years now, and I'm an active trader. I think what I want all of you and what intend to impart all of you is that trading is something which is can be done very passively. We all are either earning, getting some kind of income, but with trading a passive income can be generated alongside whatever we are doing. So through this course, we intend to teach you the very basics of how trading will work, how with basic minimalistic time devotion you can take your own decisions. And the best part is that we all think that to start stock market we need a lot of money. No, with the very basic minimum capital also you can start trading and being a part of the markets. So that's the intention. And we intend to go very, very slow. Every day, specific videos will be shared with you. You can watch them at your own pace. And then we are there to, take you through those concepts practically during the live sessions.
Okay, thank you, Suchi. Smita ji, are you on mute?
So, good afternoon, everybody. I am in the markets, just like you all. I was invited into the markets and I didn't know anything about it. So I felt if I can do it in last 25 years, I have grown and learned a lot. Why not impart that to you? Because the basic motto for this is that you all already know things which are coming to your houses. As I could see today while sir was asking, you all could name the companies which products are coming at your place. So if you cannot live without those companies products, obviously those companies are there in your home to stay for a long period of time. So when you start analyzing all those companies and when you start learning, because all of you are educated, right? So when you start learning all of these, then it will become so easy for you. And believe me, once you have the knack of investing and making money out of it, your confidence level will grow a lot. And that is what we want for you all to interact with the courses, with the videos that we have given you. Interact with us. Take up your time whenever you are free to go through them and just note down your queries. So, whenever we are having a live session, it will be easier for you to ask those queries and have a qualitative input from us, right? This way, because that is why the course is very, very simple for layman and an individual to learn. So that is how we have designed it for you all to do it. And I feel all of you can do it. If you can manage house and relationships, you can do everything else also.
Super. Thank you, Smita ji. Looking forward to your sessions. It will be very practical for sure, I know. Vineet, would you like to speak?
Yeah,
Yeah.
hi. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. So far we have been primarily talking about markets, and in stock markets, we were talking about trading and investing, right? I will do a little different, I'll play a little different role. We will talk more about mutual funds when we start interacting during the course. There is a recorded program, as Vivek already said, which you will have to go through and you will start understanding mutual funds. I'll take 5 minutes to explain why mutual fund is important because mostly what will happen is markets will look always more attractive, right? There is a lot of excitement. There is trading on a everyday basis. You have something to do, whereas mutual fund is not that active as an investment. You don't have to participate in it on a everyday basis, so to say, right? You can keep track of markets even if you are investing in mutual funds, but that'll be not on a everyday basis probably, right? So if there are certain advantages which you need to understand of mutual fund investing vis-a-vis markets, right? Both are important, but we need to understand who we are. So this decision need not be taken today, but ultimately you'll have to take this decision. As Vivek said, that whether you want to spend 1 hour in a week, 1 hour in a day, or 1 hour in a month, right? That will decide what kind of instruments you are investing, whether you are becoming a trader, or you are becoming a long-term investor, or you are restricting yourself to investing in mutual funds, right? Obviously, you can do all of these together also. Okay. So just to tell you few small ideas. So Vivek, I can take 5 minutes just to explain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So just to tell you, I was thinking why mutual fund, आपने सुना ही होगा म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, राइट? तो म्यूचुअल फंड सही है, बट म्यूचुअल फंड हाउसवाइफ्स के लिए, वर्किंग वुमेन के लिए, या वुमेन एज अ होल, हाउ दैट इज द मोस्ट सही इंस्ट्रूमेंट, ये अपने थोड़ा डिस्कस करते हैं, ठीक है? तो सबसे पहली चीज जो है, जो आपको एक सेकेंड, या द फर्स्ट थिंग which which will give you a lot of comfort is to invest in mutual funds. You need to follow markets, but you need not be an expert in markets, because you will not be doing any stock selection, you will not be doing any trading, right? So here you will depend on the expertise of a fund manager who will invest on your behalf. So there is no need to be a market expert. Also, you need not track markets on a daily basis. So some people, they get worried, especially women, that I cannot spend time on an everyday basis and I may not become an expert even after doing this program. The inclusion of mutual fund has been, the reason has been very, very solid, that even if you don't become an expert, right, mutual fund is always there because there is some other expert who will help you, which is the fund manager. Secondly, people say direct stock investing is for wealth creation, but mutual funds are for your goal-based investing, which means, that there are sensible people in our homes, like my wife, my mother, right? They will always feel that for this purpose, कि भाई बेटे की शादी करनी है या बेटी की शादी करनी है, तो इस पर्पस के लिए पैसे जमा करने हैं. That is goal-based investing. And mutual fund is the most amazing instrument for goal-based investing, right? You can have goals like buying a home, your kids' education, it can be a foreign holiday, or starting a business. You can have mutual fund investments for all these goals, which will eventually, you will learn how to decide which mutual fund to invest in, how much to invest in, how long to stay invested, how many, for how long you need to do SIP, which is systematic investment plan. So customizable to goals is one of the most crucial aspect जो हम सीखेंगे when we learn about mutual fund. Also, let me tell you that mutual funds are the most tax efficient way of investing, right? Because जब भी हम कोई स्टॉक खरीदते हैं और बेचते हैं, we have to incur capital gains tax. But when a fund manager is doing it on your behalf, you don't have to pay capital gain tax every time. We will, again, you need not understand these things today, but trust me, this is one of the most tax efficient way of investing in markets. So these are 2-3 points which I wanted to discuss, right? Rest, हम जब मिलेंगे तब हम विस्तार में चर्चा करेंगे इस पे. कुछ लोग हिंदी की मांग कर रहे हैं, तो लैंग्वेज अभी we will discuss more about the language. Over to you, Vivek.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, I want to take this language thing also. Ki definitely we understand that there has to be in sync. 100% English नहीं होगा. There will be an element of Hindi also, because दिल से बातें हिंदी में निकलती है, दिमाग से इंग्लिश में निकलती है. तो you can expect a hybrid. बट आप ये मत एक्सपेक्ट कीजिए कि वो 100% हिंदी में हम बात करेंगे या 100% इंग्लिश में बात करेंगे, बिकॉज दे मे बी मेनी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हु मे बी फ्रॉम डाउन साउथ हु आर कंफर्टेबल ओनली इन इंग्लिश. द आइडिया इज टू मेक श्योर दैट द नॉलेज गेट्स कन्वे टू यू इन द राइट मैनर, राइट? तो कई बार एक्स भाषा से होती है, कई बार वाई भाषा से होती है. क्लासेस जो है इज गोइंग टू बी इन इंग्लिश. तो हिंदी और इंग्लिश मिक्स रहेगा, ताकि बातें आप तक सही तरीके से पहुंच सकें. ओके. दूसरी बात मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि एज यू सी दैट दिस कोर्स इज यूनिकली डिजाइंड कि आपको एक बेस बड़ा अच्छा मिल जाए सॉलिड मिल जाए, जहाँ पर आपको फाइनेंशियल मार्केट का नॉलेज का बेस मिल जाए। अब उसके ऊपर में अगर आप ट्रेडिंग करना चाहते हो तो वो नॉलेज भी आपको इसमें मिल जाएगी, तो आप ट्रेड कर सकते हो। आप म्यूचुअल फंड का रूट लेना चाहते हो तो वो भी आप कर सकते हो। द ब्यूटी अबाउट दिस प्रोग्राम इज दैट इट गिव्स यू इनफ अपॉर्चुनिटी टू एक्सप्लोर। तो बेस बन जाता है तो हम एक्सप्लोर अच्छा कर सकते हैं। हम चाहते हैं तो आपको एक स्पेसिफिक नॉलेज दे सकते हैं, लेकिन नहीं भी आपको ट्रेडिंग ही हम सिखाएंगे। बट दैट इज नॉट द इंटेंट। द इंटेंट इज टू बिल्ड अ सॉलिड बेस, और फिर एक बार बेस अच्छा बन जाएगा तो बुर्ज खलीफा तो हमको बनाना है, वो हम अपने ऑब्जेक्टिव के आधार पे बना लेंगे, राइट। नाउ व्हाट आई एम डूइंग इज आई एम गोइंग टू ओपन दिस फॉर फ्यू क्वेश्चंस फॉर फ्रॉम अदर पीपल। अगर किसी के कोई प्रश्न है तो यू कैन मेंशन दिस राइट डाउन। Yeah, Priyanka has a question, and I mean, Suchi and other people, wherever you think you can reply, please reply. Basically, all recorded sessions, how many live sessions we will have in all? Yeah, Suchi?
So the entire course is approximately 4 months, and we'll be having 16 to 18 live sessions for the entire course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plus, always remember that we are connected through WhatsApp group always. So, in case you have any questions, so we will be replying to all the questions. So, idea is that the videos which have been created are very well established videos, and most of the videos are created by me. तो वो वीडियो अगर आप देखोगे और उसके बाद आपके जो प्रश्न होंगे लाइव सेशंस में, द क्वालिटी ऑफ लर्निंग विल बी वेरी वेरी डिफरेंट. What we have observed that the basic content, the video, the learning videos which has already been created, if we keep on spending time there among a group which is homogeneous, then we'll land up wasting a lot of time in explaining one concept to one person repetitively, which will waste time of other people. So that's why what we have done is created the repository of videos. Anyone with a slow pace can rewatch that video multiple times to understand the concept well. Anyway, anyone with a higher pace of learning can watch the video in fast pace and go to the next video, so that everyone comes in a same platform when we are conducting the live sessions. And WhatsApp group is anyways there as a real time guidance. Plus, people who are in Calcutta will anyways meet once in a month for clarifications. Yeah, so Priyanka has a feedback that it becomes very boring to see recorded sessions. Yeah, I mean, let me warn you that making money is a very boring exercise, extremely boring. So, I mean, we have to understand that yes, watching video is an important part of investing journey. Reading book is an important part of investing journey. Um, we will try our best to make sure that there is a fair bit of mix of excitement and boriyat, so that the final objective of learning is met properly. But yeah, there will be recorded videos which you will have to consider it to be a learning journey and not give qualifications like कि बोर लग रहा है. बोर तो लगेगा ही. Ask our kids these days. I mean, every 2 hours they have this statement कि अब क्या करें, बोर हो रहा है. So I mean, that is it is life. So you can get bored if you don't have a clear-cut goal in mind. But yeah, if you have a goal in mind, I've never felt bored in my life. So
We will also have a lot of assignments, which would be given. So, you can always, once you do the learning aspect after from the recorded video, you can spend time on those assignments and keep sharing. So that will keep you engaged.
yeah, and one more thing that no matter what your age is, what your profile is, what your status is, your class is, for us you'll be student, and definitely expect lot of uh, what you are what your kids are facing, you will also face from us, because we want every one of you to ultimately find value in not just money. I think money wise it's a very reasonable program. There's It's not a rocket science that we are asking lakhs and lakhs of rupees. It's a very reasonable cost recovery program. But the time you will invest, we want you to get the full value of the time you invest, and the hope you generate inside you कि हाँ मैं कर सकती हूँ. आज वो होप हम आपके अंदर डाल रहे हैं. 4 महीने बाद अगर वो होप को रियलिटी में हमने नहीं कन्वर्ट किया, तो वो हमारे लिए सबसे बड़ी डिसअपॉइंटमेंट है कि शायद आप फिर कभी वापस ना आएंगे, क्योंकि आप बिलीव कर लेंगे कि ये मुझसे ना हो पाएगा, विच वी वॉन्ट टू नेगेट. Exactly the reason why I want to do this program is that whoever joined the program should become independent lady who can do things on her own terms. Futures and options कर सकते हैं क्या बिगनर्स? नहीं कर सकते हैं, नहीं करना चाहिए. घर को बचाइए, फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शन से दूर हो जाइए. या बट इफ यू वांट टू बिकम अ ट्रेडर, फुल टाइम ट्रेडर, एब्सोल्युटली फ्यूचर्स एंड ऑप्शन करना चाहिए. But I mean, that needs a very different level of learning journey. जो हमारे पास है, हमारा एक मेंटरशिप प्रोग्राम है जो ट्रेडिंग सिखाता है, जहाँ पर लॉट ऑफ वुमेन ज्वाइन. एक्चुअली लॉट ऑफ वुमेन नहीं है, 10 में 2 या एक लेडी ज्वाइन करती है, बाकी मेन ही होते हैं जनरली, बिकॉज रिस्क एपिटाइट जनरली मेन का बहुत हाई होता है विज विज लेडी, फॉर वट एवर रीजन. Again, not trying to be sexist here, but just giving you a qualifier that trading needs fair aggressive risk profiling than investing. So it's not a bad idea to start investing and then figuring out if you want to try trading. What are the course fees, Suchi?
Sir, 15,000 rupees all inclusive.
It's 15,000, not
Oh,
50,000.
15, 15, 1
Yeah,
5,
so just
14 triple
clarifying,
nine.
it's 15,000,
Hmm.
uh, which I think is nothing. I mean, in today's world, 15,000, you know, one dinner is worth 5,000 these days in a good place. But the level of knowledge and the community we will build together, and your access to us for, I can't say lifetime, but at least your access to us in case you need us will be there. For that, I think whatever amount we are charging is insignificant. Yeah, this is including GST. Oh, so 15,000 including GST. Again, it's nothing, frankly. Will the timing be fixed for live sessions? Yes, it will be fixed
Yes.
timing. So you guys will be expected to join exactly on that time, although it will be recorded and the recording will also be shared with you. But preferably you should join in the live session.
2:30 to 3:30. That's
2:30,
the time.
3:30 is fixed.
Yes, sir.
Weekday, weekends,
No, weekday. It would be either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll but
once in a week.
once in a week.
Okay, that's simple. That's not much ask. Other than live sessions, will we have access to mentors to answer our doubts? I mean, yeah, WhatsApp group is there, and all of us will become part of that WhatsApp group. So you can always tag us and ask your question. We will have associates who will answer your questions. So we will maintain a hierarchy that, some questions basics can be answered by our learned associates. But yeah, you always have access to us through that WhatsApp group, and we'll try to answer as much as possible. Someone who want to start the investment journey, what would you suggest, investing in mutual fund or trading in shares? Garima, I mean, I'll just answer my this, and maybe I'll ask all three of you to answer this also because it's an important topic. Garima ji, for me, uh, I would depend upon the amount I'm investing. If I have a small amount, I'll start with mutual fund because that will at least get me into the groove of things. But yeah, if I have a capital base of 5 lakh, 6 lakh, and I'm okay to experiment a bit, then I will do hybrid, significant mutual fund and also equity. And if I have higher capital, 10 lakh plus, then obviously I am a biased person for equity market because it is not just about investing in equity, it is about all around intellectual growth. I think is better if you invest in equity directly. If you are investing through mutual fund, then you are relying on mutual fund manager, giving it to him or her to manage. So your intellectual growth is relatively lesser than if you are as a direct equity. Again, it's a biased opinion I have. Let's take it from Suchi, Smitaji, and Vineet on this.
Yeah, so I would like to answer this question basically. ऐसा नहीं है कि वी कैन नॉट इन्वेस्ट इन म्यूचुअल फंड्स एंड मेक मनी फास्ट ऑल्सो, ऐसा भी नहीं है, यू नो. सो लाइक इट ऑल डिपेंड्स कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ टाइम डू यू हैव, what kind of understanding do you have, and what is the goal in your end. Say you are a working woman, okay, so which means कि आपके पास स्टॉक मार्केट को कॉन्स्टेंटली मॉनिटर करना और इन्वेस्ट करना is not practical for you, and you have lesser amount of money also at your disposable. Then what you can do is, currently many people are also doing it and it is paying off also. So mutual funds में आप invest कर सकते हो ETF investing करके, right? So ETF investing in index is also giving you good returns, right? So ऐसा नहीं है कि आप mutual funds में invest करोगे तो you cannot, you cannot have the quotient or the money, or you will have to constantly watch your mutual fund or ETF. No. So you can do that also. Once, see, हर समय यही होता है, अगर हम पैसा बना लेते हैं ना, तभी हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल हाई होता है. So if you are also investing into mutual funds and ETF में invest करके, if you are making money also ना, your invest, जब आपका confidence आ जाता है, you can do more of that. So yes, if you are a passive investor, if you do not have much of time, if you can't monitor markets on a daily basis, yes, mutual fund investing is very good, and ETF investing also you should explore.
Okay, Suchi, do you have any other reply?
Just one input. Yeah, I think this course will help you explore that who you are. What kind of market participant can you become? How much time do you have for your disposal? तो अगर आपके पास थोड़ा ज़्यादा टाइम है इन डेप्थ स्टडी करने का और आपके पास उतना टाइम डे टू डे मार्केट में देने के लिए है तो आप ट्रेडर का साइड ले सकते हैं इफ यू फील दैट यू नो यू लाइक मोर ऑन द रीडिंग साइड गोइंग इन डेप्थ एंड और फोकसिंग थोड़ा सा लॉन्ग टर्म साइड पे देन यू कैन फोकस ऑन म्यूचुअल फंड एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट सो आई थिंक दिस कोर्स विल हेल्प यू actually discover what kind of person you are by giving you exposure to all sorts of you know domain in stock markets.
Yeah, Vinny?
Yeah, I think we covered already everything. Just one point. If you look at markets, it's a high effort, high discipline kind of working, right? Because whatever you will learn, you will have to apply it with full discipline. Uh, if you look at mutual funds, it's low effort and auto discipline. If you are doing SIPs, which is the most prominent way of investing in mutual funds, then the discipline has to come automatically. You may not have to just disturb that, and you will be automatically disciplined. And it's a low effort thing. So if you just have to measure effort and discipline. So markets require high efforts, high discipline. Low mutual funds requires low effort, and the discipline comes automatically. So yeah, that's from my side.
So there is one question. Can we have brochure or anything related to this course information? Will we get additional trail-based access to Stockage app? Shuchidi, if you can answer.
The course page has been the course link has been shared on the chat. I think that has all the details about the course which you need, right? And regarding the stockage app, I think we will give you quarterly access of the stockage app which will help you go through the markets and navigate the markets with ease.
Okay. How can I ask Pita ma'am questions directly about her course, Stock Investing Made Easy? Oh, you want to ask her directly? You can ask her. I mean, no one stops you to ask her. Amrit Palji, I think you are a club member. I don't know if I remember correctly. So you can definitely ask her questions inside Stockish Social, or you can send an email to her. You can get the email ID from our team. all of us in this organization are very approachable people. They love to share knowledge with everyone without any hidden agenda. So feel free to connect with her. Please, can you elaborate more on the link sent by Agnish on young learners? Okay, I'll first have to check the link. I'll check the link and get back to you, Priyanka.
It's a young investor program orientation.
Yeah, there is the young. No, no, there is a WhatsApp group where we have another program for young kids. I think Priyanka is probably talking about the young learner group.
No, in the chat, you can see Agnish has posted for some reason this young investor orientation programs link. You,
Oh, अच्छा ऐसा
हाँ
है क्या?
हाँ थोड़ा
Sorry,
ऊपर.
ऊपर में क्या? Okay. Agnish bhai, I think he made by mistake probably.
Just to tell people that there is this program which is meant for young teenagers who are new to markets.
Yeah. So just like we have this mentorship for women, there is a mentorship for teenagers, which we started a couple of months ago, where 50 students are there and they are learning the basics of market, investing, finance, money, with an idea again of getting additional knowledge before they become ready to invest on their own. All right, so I guess we have enough questions. No more questions. So I'm looking forward to more and more people join this program. Before I wrap up this one, uh, just to motivate you to do something great in life, I have a small presentation which I want to share with all of you. Uh, Here we are. So yeah, the question which I want to ask is, do you have it in you? Uh, I will probably leave this slide with you if you want. You can connect with us and I'll share this slide. It's a great way to motivate yourself. Uh, so there are so many people. Uh, I mean, obviously there are male as well as females, but we're talking about females specifically right now. But every one of them have tried to do something unique, different, and focused on that activity. That's where they have achieved what they have done. And I can't say for sure that most of them were born with talent. Some of them definitely realized it after a period of time or maybe acquired talent, which made them do what they have done. So if you want, and I'm sure you want it, right? Finally, we want to reach somewhere, which I know we have already reached somewhere. You are doing great in your life. You are taking care of important aspect of your life. But finally, at the end, we have that somewhere we are missing that satisfaction that can I reach that level of excellence also in society, which other people have achieved. So this slide is left for you. And this is a slide for you. I mean, you have to fill your photo, you have to fill your details. And stock market is such a beautiful platform. It allows you to flourish like anything. बिकॉज स्टॉक मार्केट में एक तो ट्रैवल नहीं करना है, धूप में नहीं जाना है, डेटर नहीं है, क्रेडिटर नहीं है. इट्स सच अ ब्यूटिफुल प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर योर माइंड इज योर weapon. And if you use it the right way, there is no limit to the money you can make. Obviously, there's a risk associated. One has to be mindful of the risk and then you can grow. So thank you for attending this. I hope to see many, many of you join for our first batch. First batch is always going to be special. We're going to do some extra effort to make sure that you guys succeed. So even if you don't plan to join, join because first batch you're going to get much more than what you should expect from us. All right. Thank you so much, Vineet, Smitaji, and Suchi, and Agnish. And looking forward to work with you guys more. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much.